When it comes to video games, I'm basically just a massive boomer. I look around and I see all kinds of crazy things like cyberpunk, VR, Minecraft Peter Griffin nude mod, but I don't care about none of that garbage. This game from 2006 that's basically a glorified Naruto simulator is better than all of that. Guild Wars Factions, is one of my all-time favorite games. From being a starry-eyed middle school kid seeing the game for the first time in my neighbor's basement all those years ago, until now, being an out-of-touch boomer who can't let go of a game that came out 16 years ago, still making YouTube videos about it, I've had a blast playing through it over the past few months, and now I'm gonna beat it. I gotta say, playing through Factions over these past few months, the game holds up. It's still really, really good all these years later, and especially with all the crap going on in the world right now, it's been so much fun to escape into the world of Cantha. Man, that sounds really cringe, but it's kind of true in a weird way. This game just, is very special to me, and I just love the environment, I love the story, everything about it is great. So before we go ahead and beat this bad boy, why don't we take a look back at some of the stuff we've done along the way. It's finally time to go back to basics and play through my favorite Guild Wars game of all time. Check it out. Oh, that's inappropriate. So I think it's only appropriate that we name this guy Boy 6. But it's imperative that you pronounce it Boy 6. I can talk to Instructor Ng. Next quest, we gotta go see Master Togo in the Lina courtyard.
Ah, Master Togo. I did not know you were here.
That creature is no normal foe. Yeah, dude, he's covered in pee. That's not normal. Looks like a bird pooped all over this bridge. Ugh. Look at him. He's just got a face where his pee-pee is supposed to be. That's just not right. What? She's doing emotes? Use your res skill. And look at that. We've got Bay 6 and Boy 6. If you're some kind of cringe shipper out there, you can pretend like they're, in love or something weird like that. Hey, excuse me, ma'am. You know your son? Yeah, yo, he dead. Also, my, nip is exposed. What in the world? Why is he grabbing the blade with his hand like that? You know what they always say, level is just a number. Not to get political, but what the frick is an Ampha? What if we kissed in the Senjun Tunnel's sewer system? JK. Unless... Dude, I got standard reward. I am so good at this game. Alright, here's Danica Patrick with her hamster buddies, Sheena and Brutus.
Damn, boy, he's thick.
This is Arborstone. We gotta bust into the cathedral and steal the dank ashes of Saint Victor so we could smoke them out of our vape pen and kill Shiro. I'm just gonna reenact it for you so you know what's going on.
Menlo, we've gotten the Spear of Archimorus.
Togo, that's great and all, but Shiro was spotted in the Undercity. So these things, I don't know what you call them, floor buttholes? Well, they give you dazed, and you don't want that, so you gotta avoid them. My guild may be Kurzik, but I am a Luxon at heart. Always have been. All the Kurzik apologists in the chat, I want you to look me in the thigh and tell me that some emo depressing forest looks better than this. Signet of Spirits. Check this out. Oh! Dude, I just lost a turtle doing the backdoor strategy on Guyala Hatchery. Just give me the Gamer of the Year award right now. I am so good at video games. So this is a pretty cool moment. The Luxons and the Kurziks team up. Well, except for that guy. Well, that's what happens. So there's Kunavang. She's been corrupted by some green vape juice. Wait, we did it! Oh my gosh, we did it in one burn! Full henchman team, one burn Kunavang. World record. Wow. Those were some good times. And if you missed out on them, you can always check out the video playlist and watch the entire series to catch up. So yeah, we're just hanging out here in the Harvest Temple with my bestest dragon friend in the whole wide world, Kaineng. We just woke her up from a 200-year-long sleep. Now, I'd be pretty grumpy if I just woke up from a 200-year-long sleep, but all things considered, Kaineng was actually pretty nice to us and gave us celestial powers to kill Shiro. Which is great timing because we just found out that Shiro is about to JFK the Emperor, and by that I mean he's going to assassinate him for his royal blood because he needs that to complete the ritual to become human again. So we gotta head back into the city and take care of that. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's go stop the Emperor from dying. Shall we? So we're coming all the way back up to Kaineng Center, and we're gonna head into Raisu Palace, the Emperor's stomping grounds. It's been overrun by Shiro Ken and afflicted. Shiro's after that royal Emperor blood to complete his ritual. Gotta talk to the Emperor's hand. Ooh, yikes. Actually, never mind. We don't have to talk to him at all. This is like side quest stuff. This is the guy we're actually supposed to talk to. Whoops! Shiro and the boys getting all ready for an all-out assault on the palace here. He must have bound a lot of souls to create that army.
Who would attack the royal palace?
He has returned, my emperor. Shiro Tagachi.
Uh-oh. Why does he want to become flesh? It seems like when he's a ghost, he's kind of OP. He can just teleport anywhere. If I were him, I'd want to stay a ghost.
Do your worst. All in good time, Emperor.
That is kind of strange that he didn't kill him, like, right then and there. Oh, Kaineng just slipping through the door, casually. So Kaineng flew all the way up here. Can we, like, just say that we rode on Kaineng? That would be cool.
The palace has been breached. The Emperor is within Shiro's grasp.
Take heed, my friends. There are more spirit warriors on the horizon.
Dude, Kaineng's voice is so cool, but for whatever reason in the Guild Wars 2 Cantha trailer, they like changed it and made it into this like girly, cutesy voice.
You know it doesn't have to be this way.
Like, it just doesn't fit. Her Guild Wars 1 voice is that raspy, otherworldly voice that just fits a mystical dragon so much better.
They will arrive at the palace gates.
Anyways, that's my rant for the day. TLDR, Guild Wars 1, good. Guild Wars 2, bad. They really, like, left us with the bottom of the barrel henchmen by the end here. All the other good NPCs are just going to be allies in the mission, but they're not actual henchmen we can bring with us. The one good thing is now the henchmen are going to have access to these overpowered celestial skills that I'll talk more about in a bit. So we get to talk to Kaineng, and she's going to give us an extra special spell. Each profession sort of has their own thematically appropriate spell. Ritualists get a celestial spell that summon both Archimedes and Saint Victor from the spirit realm. Both of them give a full 5-tier buff from each of the artifacts. Very cool. So these only recharge with a morale boost, so essentially after each boss kill, we'll get to use this skill again. And then we get to pick 2 allies to come with us. They each come with their own set of perks. Some of them give shortcuts. Panaku, I think, disables some traps. I'm going to bring Danica, because she gives us a shortcut, and also she is a healer. That's always a good thing. And I'm also going to bring, no, not Argo. I actually want Sin, because she is running a Mind Burn build, always okay with some extra AoE. Now, we're going to be fighting a lot of dangerous enemies and bosses in this mission, but it's made easier by these celestial spells, and the henchmen, like I said earlier, they get access to all the spells too, and some of them are really, really good. For example, the Necromancer can summon a level 25 minion that gives the entire party health and energy each time it hits. The Monk can just bring the entire party back to full health and cleanse all hexes and conditions. My personal favorite is the Warrior skill. It's called Storm of Swords, and it's just like a massive AoE all over the place. Wait, speaking of which, I didn't bring Bay 6. Whoops, I forgot to add her to the party. Alright, I went back and I got Bay 6. Ironically, it's actually better to not have a hero in this mission because henchmen have the Celestials and heroes don't, but Bay 6 is too important to not have with us. I'm going to go ahead and pop this skill now so we can pre-stack the Saint Victor buff. The Archimedes one isn't really going to do anything, but like whatever, I just want the Saint Victor one anyways because it's low-key way better. Gosh, those Elementalists do so much damage. Oh my goodness. That was enough to one-shot the henchman, even with the Saint Victor damage reduction buff. Nice. We also have Emperor Kizu's health over here. So there's like a little bit of a time limit. Sword Ancient Kai, this is a warrior who is going to recharge our Celestials when we kill him. Always a good thing. Oh, ouch, that's Starburst. Gosh, I hate these elementalists. Alright, I'm gonna summon. I'm doing it. Screw it, dude. Here come more Shiroken. This is kind of a nice looking area. Look at this like tile floor. That's nice. I got the hibachi knives. That was my Shiroken warrior impression. You can hire me to make video game sound effects. Alright, there is our Necro boss, the next one. They're way up there. They have the high ground Anakin, so we've got to be careful. I'll precast my spirits. I'll send in Bay 6 to take the brunt of the damage. Oh wow, that's like a lot of damage up there. Wait, what just killed him? I feel like that was a lot. Something just wrecked that boss like it was nothing. Our entire party was like down there too. That was weird. We cut through that guy like he was Swiss cheese. You know what's funny? This staff is actually like better than what I have. Except I need 9 spawning power. I only have 8. Never mind. Here's the ranger boss. I'll precast my spirit guy because we're gonna recharge it anyways by fighting the boss. Archimedes can just spear nobody. That's fine. And the boss is already dead. Recharged our celestial skill just like that. That was easy. This is the Ellie boss. This is the hardest part of the mission because this guy will absolutely shred us if we're not careful. I'm gonna pop Saint Victor up here just to protect us with that urn buff. We're gonna need it, I can tell you that. Oh, dude, rip. Well, Bay 6 just insta-died, but so did the boss, so you know what? That was totally okay. Celestial Haste, which I think is coming from the Mesmer, gives us faster casting, faster recharge. It's all around good stuff. I still have the absorption urn on me. This is so good. So this is Sin opening up the shortcut for us. Because we chose her, she's gonna make this part a little bit easier. We essentially get to avoid an entire group of guys because the bridge was destroyed by her. Thanks, Sin. And then this is gonna be the Danica shortcut. She's just YOLOing in there. We don't have to go that way, and now we can go this way, which is way, way quicker. Thanks, Danica Patrick. All right, the henchmen are just like attacking the door. That's helpful, guys. Thanks a lot. Here's the spooky hallway with the acid traps. If we had Panaku with us, he would disable them for us, but we don't. Dude, I bet Bay 6 is shredding up there with 100 blades. So cool. Funny thing is, those acid traps, like, don't really do a whole lot. Like, we're fine. There's the Ritualist boss, and you know what that means. We're gonna precast St. Victor and Archimedes. Buff us up. Defiant Ancient Seer. And he's dead. Alright, here's the Emperor's throne room. Hopefully we made it in time. And lucky us, we get to fight 3 bosses at once. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna precast that. Well, never mind. They are just aggroing anyways. Never mind. Forget the plan. Just kill everything. Everybody, use your celestial skills. Hope we don't die. And because we're fighting 3 bosses, that means we're gonna have 3 opportunities to use the celestial skills throughout the fight, which means I'm gonna spam them off cooldown. Well, I didn't even have a chance to use it. We already beat it. Alright. Gotta watch out for the Emperor.
Brother, no!
So, you're of the royal line. You'll do nicely.
No!
I have returned.
Not Master Togo! Saddest moment in all of Guild Wars. Rurik dying means nothing. Togo? Dude, that hits. That hits hard. Here we are, Imperial Sanctum. This is the final mission in Factions. We've made it. In case you were wondering what just happened, Togo is the Emperor's brother that was revealed early on in Tanaki Temple. And at that part where the Emperor says, "Brother, no," that revealed to Shiro that he was his brother of the royal line. All Shiro needed was some royal blood to complete his ritual. Doesn't have to be the Emperor. Togo worked because he has the same bloodline. And Shiro is back, But that's not going to last long because we're going to go kill him. Basically, what we want to do is load up on warriors because they have that Storm of Swords skill I was talking about earlier, which is just like a massive AoE on top of every ally. So if we're all like surrounding him, the Storm of Swords is just going to like do all kinds of unmentionable things to Shiro and send him back to heck where he belongs. All right, let's do it. We're here. We're in the final mission of Factions. Grab my Celestial skill. So Shiro isn't too hard. It's actually kind of anticlimactic, unfortunately. But there are two big mechanics we need to look out for. The first one is a skill called Battle Scars, which is a stance where Shiro basically does super life stealing, but I gave basics Wild Blow, which will end the stance. Shouldn't be a problem. And also he has a Banish mechanic where he'll send one of us away into the spirit realm and replace that person with a Shiro-ken. And we need to kill the Shiro-ken to bring back our ally, and every time we kill one of them, it recharges our Celestial. So if someone gets banished, we have to just kill that Shiro-ken really quickly, and then we'll get our Celestials back, and all is well. You get to see Togo drop to the floor again, in case you weren't sad enough the first time it happened. Alright, let's go, Shiro! You're going down, clown. Devona fighter henchman banished. So Devona just got banished and replaced with a Shiro-ken warrior. We just kill it really quickly and Devona will come back. And we also got our Celestials back too. Love to see it. We have Storm of Swords. There it is. Beautiful. Just stand by him and we kill him. Oh, he banished somebody. Alright, Elementalist. Kill that one really quick. And then that'll recharge again our Celestials. Alright, Bound Ellie dead. Use one more Celestial just for safekeeping, and that should kill him. He's dead. We did it. We beat the game. He was only in flesh form for like 5 minutes. Poor guy.
I demand that you release me.
You are no longer an envoy. You cannot demand anything from us.
We have reserved a special place in the underworld for you. This is not the end of me. This is not your end. But you will wish it was.
Look at Brutus, like oddly out of place, clipping through the other henchmen. And we got Master's Reward. Look at that. Here we are in the Divine Path. This is sort of the celebration zone, where we have the option of getting a free green weapon given to us by Soon, the awesome guy from Napui Quarter, who talks about the Naga Cub's birthday party. Still yet to be determined whether this thing is a telescope or a trumpet. So I've got the Amulet of the Mists. I've got my choice at any green weapon I want. Add up to spirits. I could get myself a wand or a focus. Unfortunately, these really aren't that good. So since this is Bay 6's playthrough. She's the OG character from Prophecies. She was with us the entire time. She has the most experience out of the two of us. I am gonna get her a proper shield. When I beat Prophecies, I gave her this green sword. So I think it's only appropriate that I grab the Exalted Aegis and give that to her so we can complete her setup finally here at the end of the game. There we go, Bay 6 decked out in green weapons. Rocking the Prophecy sword in one hand, the Faction's shield in another, elite armor, aka bikini. She's unstoppable, really. And what I can do is move that shield back to the real Bay 6 after all this is done, and carry that around for any further adventures with her, whatever those may be. And we get to walk through this really cool little path. It's a bit of a celebration. All the characters are cheering us on. We get to see, various NPCs from throughout the game. And also there are armor vendors here that create the elite Cantha armor and the elite exotic armor, which I definitely can't afford right now. But maybe sometime down the road I'll grind out some gold, get myself some elite armor on this guy. I mean, I only did just get max armor a few videos back, so it's going to be a while before elite armor. All right, here's our henchmen friends, our fellow students. We got all the Tengu here, Soar Honorclaw, Talon Silverwing, Roost Everclaw, the often third forgotten Tengu. But look at this guy. Also watch this, dude. Here's all the Kurziks, the priests, Count Zuhelzer himself, all the henchmen, Redemptor Karl, Lucas, Vasberg, Danica and her thick hamster friends. Here's the Luxon party, Hala, Elder Diarrhea, Seagard Gita. You know what's weird? Her name is Seagard Gita, but Seagard Hala is just Hala. Did she like lose her Seagard status? What's up with that? And then the Luxons are gonna salute us as we run past. Very, very cool. We're the heroes of Cantha. Did you hear that, guys? I actually kind of like that the henchmen are no longer with us. It's just me and Bay 6. We're the two champs. The champion of Tyria, champion of Cantha, side by side. Lovers for life. Just kidding, I'm not a cringe shipper. Here's some of the Canthan nobles and peasants alike. Emmy, Chio, and Jamie. Chio, you were a great help. You saved me through those early game missions thanks to Signet of Spirits. And look, I have it myself. Don't need you anymore. See ya. The Canthan peasants are complaining about the ministries, saying they did nothing against the plague, and it's completely thanks to me. If it was not for Boy 6, we would all be dead. And here are all these Canthan guards and the Emperor himself. And then we have a special portal to Kaineng Center. This gives us access to a normally inaccessible part of the city. You can only get to this area if you beat the mission. So what me and my guild used to do is we would go up here. We called this the Free Ectos game. We would type in chat, giving away free Ectos, first person to trade me, and like, nobody could trade you unless they beat the mission, so they would like stand down there and be like, how did you get up there? But occasionally you would get like that one person that goes and actually does the mission, and then they get to you and you're like, yeah, about the Ectos. Well, this is a really cool location for me to wrap up the Factions video series for now. There are actually a couple of other loose ends I still need to tie up. Maybe I'll do like a bonus video after this or something. We'll see. I technically can still go back and go through the Kurzik half of the storyline that I didn't do because I chose the Luxon side. There's a mission here and a couple of quests. Eternal Grove. I can go back and do that. And also, maybe at some point I'll go back and get masters on all the missions that I didn't before. Like Tanaki Temple, where I got the standard reward. I don't know how interested you guys would be in seeing me go back and like wrap those missions up. Maybe I'll just end up streaming them instead. Let me know in the comments below. Do you guys want to see a video where I go back and get masters on all the missions, or would you rather I stream it? Either one. Let me know. Seriously, guys, this was a ton of fun. Thank you so much for watching this series, those of you guys who stuck with it to the end. I know it's been a super long time. I did my Prophecies video series like a year ago, and then there was kind of radio silence from me. I'm just super busy like all the time. I have a lot going on in my personal life. I work a lot, and it's just really hard for me to find the time to make these videos. Thankfully, well, I guess not thankfully, I was supposed to go on a vacation, and unfortunately I had to cancel that vacation thanks to, you know, the real life Canthan plague, the Cantha virus. And I just had like a week off of work that I was home for, so I figured why not crank out this faction series once and for all. So it's been a ton of fun. And at some point I would like to do Nightfall and Eye of the North just to have like a complete series of Guild Wars on the channel here to look back at for all of eternity. Just like, you know, a shrine to Guild Wars long after the game is gone and the servers are shut off. But let's not think about that. I'd appreciate it if you gave this video a thumbs up and also subscribed, and also maybe share this video with a friend who's interested in Guild Wars Factions, or maybe someone who's thinking about getting the Guild Wars 2 Cantha expansion, but they want a little bit of a backstory because they didn't play Guild Wars 1. I'll post a link in the description to the playlist for this video series, and also my Prophecies playthrough if you're interested in the first Guild Wars campaign as well. Also, I have a guild, and I'll leave a link in the video description for information about how to go about joining. You can follow me on Twitch, you can follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff. That's enough shilling from me for now. Thank you guys again so much for watching this video series, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Doombox, signing out.